the fading glow. In the heart of the Martian Sanctuary, life was a vibrant symphony of light and life. Titus, the T-Rex, the gentle giant of the Red Planet, spent his days exploring the glowing crystal caves with his best friend, Sparkle the Starbit, who twinkled happily from his perch on Titus's head. But one morning, something was wrong. The soft blue pulse of the luminous shrooms was dim. The crystalline flower's hum was a weak whisper. The six-winged glimmerbugs flew slowly, their trails of green sparkles faint. The entire ecosystem, the very heart of their glowing world, was losing its energy. Sparkle chirped with alarm, his own constellation lights flickering with worry. He zipped over to the center of the cave, where a magnificent plant, the Great Songflower, usually stood. Its giant bell-shaped bloom was usually a rainbow of light, emitting a soft melodic chime that powered all the other flora. Now it was silent and dull, its petals drooping. The crystal key. Titus nudged the sad songflower with his snout, letting out a low, concerned rumble. Sparkle landed on a petal, communicating with a tiny, glowing caterpillar-like creature called a crystal weaver. The weaver explained in a series of light pulses. The songflower needed a special energy to recharge a harmony crystal from the peak of the echoing mountains. But the path was treacherous, and the crystal was heavy. Titus knew what he had to do. With a determined nod that nearly shook Sparkle from his head, he declared this a job for a dinosaur and his starry sidekick. Their mission: find the harmony crystal and save their home. Journey to the echoing mountains. Their quest led them across the rusty Martian plains. They passed through the valley of whispering rocks where the wind made the stones sing a lonely tune. They crossed a bridge made of a single, massive, petrified vine, with Sparkle's lights guiding the way. Finally, they reached the echoing mountains. As the name suggested, every sound was amplified. Titus's footsteps sounded like thunderclaps. He had to tiptoe, a comical sight as the massive T-Rex moved with the delicacy of a ballet dancer. Suddenly, the ground gave way. Titus slid down a smooth, crystal chute, landing in a deep cavern. They were trapped. The bounceberry forest. All seemed lost until Sparkle discovered a grove of strange, bouncy plants he had never seen before. Bounceberry bushes. Their fruits were like giant, inflated balloons. Sparkle had a brilliant idea. He chirped, pointing from the bushes to the high cavern ceiling. Titus understood. He carefully chomped a bounceberry. It was like eating a bubblegum cloud. He took a deep breath, filled his cheeks, and gave a mighty booming roar. The sound wave hit the bounceberries, causing them to vibrate and launch upwards like organic trampolines. Bong, bong, bong. One after another, Titus and Sparkle bounced higher and higher until they soared right out of the cavern and onto the mountain peak, the heart of the song. At the summit, they found it, the harmony crystal. It wasn't a giant gem, but a small, humming stone that floated in the air, pulsing with every color of the rainbow. As Titus reached for it, the mountain began to tremble. But it wasn't an earthquake. The mountain was singing along with the crystal. The echoing mountains were the galaxy's largest musical instrument, and the harmony crystal was its heart. Titus gently took the crystal. He and Sparkle made the bouncy, joyful journey back to the crystal caves where the Great Songflower waited. A symphony of light. As Titus placed the harmony crystal at the base of the Songflower, a wondrous thing happened. The crystal floated up, embedding itself in the flower's center. A wave of pure, colorful energy erupted from the bloom. The luminous shrooms pulsed bright blue once more. The crystalline flowers hummed a vibrant chorus. The glimmerbugs zipped through the air, painting it with brilliant green sparkles. The entire sanctuary was filled with light, music, and life, more beautiful than ever before. Sparkle did a happy dance on Titus's head, his stars shining brighter than the Martian moons. Titus let out a triumphant musical roar that harmonized perfectly with the Songflower's chime. They weren't just the guardians of the sanctuary, they were the heroes who had saved its song. Their friendship had once again turned a cosmic problem into a glorious adventure.